Susan Manion. Susan is an eclectic performer with a range from blues to pop with a touch of country, opera, and gospel in between. Susan's influences are Sandy Patty, Carrie Underwood, and B.B. King. Susan started young and spent many summers at Camp Cleghorn, where she started doing talent shows. Some of her endeavors included singing in church, talent shows, memorial services, and weddings. Susan began modeling at the age of 12 and became a frame, high-fashion top model. She is currently with the Santee Talents and Moonstar Management. Susan made her first CD with members of Hootie and the Blowfish and Blues Traveler, and had so much fun in the studio with Brian, Stone, and Powers. And James West Foster, owner of Sound Knowledge Studios. Susan hit top 10 nationwide on the Christian country charts with her song All You Wanted, and she also hit nationwide the top 15 on the Southern Gospel Music charts with her song There Is Peace. Susan was also picked for World Idol. Susan was mentored by her good friend Chubba Patush and has worked with just about everybody in the music world, including Elton John and Tammy Wynette. Susan has been on the nationally televised ICM 6 times, where she presented with Holly Tucker from The Voice, and with Chuck Hancock, where she presented Ricky Skaggs with Musician of the Year. Susan has appeared on the ICGMAs 3 times and is presented with Chuck Hancock, and has worked with the ministers of the ICGMAs, Dan and Marilyn Duncan. Susan appeared at the TCT television network, where she was interviewed and performed Bethlehem Morning on the nationally televised show Rejoice. Susan appeared on the nationally televised Treva and Kevin show. Susan also performed and was interviewed on the Tall Timber Radio Show, WEKT Radio 1070 AM, and NBRN. Susan made her Grand Ole Opry debut in October of 2017, performing at the Dr. Ralph Stanley Tribute. Working alongside the Manion family friend Bill Cody, host of the Grand Ole Opry and radio announcer of WSM. John Barry and Susan are in a recording studio working on her latest project. Susan's father is a huge influence on her entrepreneurial endeavors, and her mom and dad are always there to support her, along with Susan's AR lady, Darlene Fowler. She owns Susan Marie's Enterprises, Inc., a janitorial cleaning company in the Chicagoland area. This business provides her with the opportunity to travel and perform. Susan's good friend Mike Stinger Glenn, who played for the Atlanta Hawks and now is a newscaster for sports in Atlanta, Georgia. He has also founded and participates in the Mike Glenn Basketball Camp for the Deaf. Susan met Mike at the ICM Awards when he was up for his movie Spirit of Love, The Mike Glenn Story, and won. Mike has become a good friend and mentor. Susan Manion. Susan is an eclectic performer with a range from blues to pop with a touch of country, opera, and gospel in between. You can get more information or catch up with Susan at susanmanion.com.